800, 900, the big 1000.
I am one lucky girl. Okay, so I've been so busy bonking students, and now it's time for the dads and the older brothers to have a go.
She slept with over 1,000 men in a single day. She called it a feminist milestone. She says she represents women. She says this is what female empowerment looks like in 2025. And worst of all, she's not an outlier, she's a warning. This isn't the rise of women, this is the death of femininity.
What is your full body count? Or do you count like one by one, or is it easy to like take multiples of tens or hundreds?
It's hitting close to 2,000.
In the span of like how many years?
A year and a half ago. It's been very busy.
Could you name them all?
Oh, definitely not. No, like the day after I've forgotten.
Bonnie Blue isn't hiding. She's not ashamed. She proudly calls herself the face of feminism. Not because she's educated, not because she's trailblazing policy or empowering other women, but because she broke a world record for the most men she slept with in a single day, over 1,000, and she sees that as liberation.
Do you rage bait? Because you obviously don't care about the people that aren't subscribing to you in the way that you don't care if they think you're a predator. So are you trying to wind them up so that your videos get more, get seen by more people?
100%. Half the words I use is because I've seen it in the hate comments. I think I'm going to use that to promote my next video. Like, as soon as I saw the petition, I used that to promote my next OF video. The start of my OF video is a screenshot of the petition saying, hey, come and look at the videos that are trying to get me banned from Australia. So half the things I do, yes, it's marketing, but it is also true. So I know I told you you could just watch, but I think it's better if you join in.
I'm not built like you.
No, but you will be.
Guys, take her. She's ready to be stretched.
Oh my
I cannot wait to teach a virgin girl. The quote, just guys, but barely legal pop girls, turns me on to another level.
She doesn't just promote sex work, rather she glorifies it. She sells shame as strength, loneliness as independence, and self-destruction as self-love. This isn't the empowerment your grandmothers fought for. This is a circus, a social experiment gone wrong, and feminism put her on the main stage.
How honest should I be out of 10?
I want you to be honest.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, go on.
I don't understand why men sit here and try and lecture you about it. I don't understand why men sit here and say you shouldn't do it. It's your body, your choice, right? This is the world we now live in. This is the end result of feminism. You are the perfect end result of feminism. In the world I believe in the conservative, traditionally masculinely ruled world, a man would be in charge of his daughters until they're handed over to their husbands or boyfriends, and there would be a degree of masculine guidance. But feminism didn't want that. You know, women complain that men don't want to get married. We did actually want to get married when we got obedient virgins, but they disappeared, and they complained about the patriarchy, and they were tired of us giving them a house to live in and kids to raise, and they wanted to make their own choices. So she's making her own choice. That's a fantastic thing. I actually have a lot of respect for you because you own it and you're honest about it. We are nothing but slaves and serfs to the matriarchy now. This is why, if anyone's confused about my opinions on anything, I want you to understand men now, we are such second-class citizens. We have no authority, we have no autonomy, we have nothing left inside of us because we have no capability to even defend ourselves against heinous allegations which are raised in retrospect of action. We're expected to pay all the taxes. We're expected to build the roads. We're expected to go to work every day. We're expected to die in a ditch if the country needs defending. We're expected to stay on the boat when the boat is sinking. We're expected to do all of these things. But it turns out the government and women can wreck us by and large. We are nothing but slaves and serfs to the matriarchy now. And because we live in this matriarchal system where men are absolutely abused, nobody gives a shit about our mental health. Nobody gives a shit about our physical health. Nobody gives a fuck if men die. Nobody gives a fuck if we kill ourselves. We are slaves. So what I do as a slave is say, well, if I'm a slave here in this system, then I don't see why I need to be responsible enough to worry about paying for this kid, for example. If you're going to treat me like a fucking bitch and the government's going to come along like Big Daddy, is going to poison my woman's mind so she doesn't listen to me, is going to rape me in a divorce court, is going to throw me in jail based on false allegations, then how about you pay for the fucking children? That's my view.
Across from her sits Andrew Tate, a man hated by the mainstream, but not for what he says, rather for what he exposes. And during this interview, he doesn't have to argue. He doesn't need a rebuttal, because Bonnie Blue is the argument.
Take women back 100 years. I'm like, no, I'm the clear example of how to be empowered. I use my body, I do what I want, when I want. And this is a thing you've been banging on about for years. And when I get hate, like when I click on the comments of these women that are like, oh, you're taking us back 100 years, then in their bio it says stay-at-home mom of 2. I'm thinking, what the fuck was you rooting for? Because you have just stayed at home.
That's right, Bonnie. See, this is the future.
Yeah.
This is the future. This is fantastic. It's exactly what Western society is headed to. So why are we going to sit here and pretend this is not? Why are we going to sit here and pretend that most women who go on girls' holidays aren't doing something similar to what Bonnie does, just because it's not on camera? Why are we going to sit here and pretend that these men who walk around with their wives in the pub in England, and they're like, oh, my wife, yeah, everyone has a past. Oh, no, she's done the same shit. What's the difference? Who gives a fuck?
When she calls her lifestyle feminism, Tate doesn't laugh. He nods, because he knows this is what it's become. Not equality, not rights, just brand deals, porn, and podcast clout. That's the message young girls are hearing now. Be like Bonnie. Sell your body, not your values. That's Feminism 2025. But let's be real. Bonnie Blue isn't a product of empowerment. She's a product of absence. Absence of standards. Absence of fathers. Absence of self-worth.
Do you think you're a good role model for women?
I'm a clear example of what women have fought for years.
Correct.
Being independent, I earn my own money, I don't rely on a guy. I'm
Girl
paid
power.
Exactly, I'm paid more than other guys.
100%.
Do you?
She is a clear example of what women have been fighting for years. Absolutely correct.
Modern feminism went from voting rights and education to selling nudes and smashing patriarchy through promiscuity. It went from strong women to sexualized commodities. And the men? They're either simping or silent, because calling this out is misogynistic, even when the women themselves are the ones doing the damage.
I would have Hitler to survive.
Of course, women will fuck anyone to survive. Look at France in World War II. Oh, you didn't know? I'll tell you. The Nazis kicked the fuck out of all the French. Then the Nazi soldiers turn up to Paris. Average French man. He's a brokey. Nazi guy. He's got money. He's got the German Deutschmark. He's got a nice uniform. All the French women were fucking the Nazis.
Bonnie isn't evil. She's a symptom, a product of a world that told women they could be men, but forgot to tell them the cost. When women sleep with 1,000 men for a headline and call it progress, what are they really saying? Because if this is empowerment, why does it look so empty? Why does it look like a cry for help wrapped in a sex-positive slogan?
The Western world. This is feminism. This is what all you white boys wanted. All you white men listening to women all the time, women get to opinions all of a sudden. This is what you built. Congratulations.
So you blame men?
Well, 100% I blame men, because everything's men's fault, because men are the only ones who can apply force to scenarios. Women can't apply force. Men apply force. If there's something we don't like, we apply force to the situation. We could force this away. We could force most things away.
And for men, this interview is a wake-up call. Because feminism isn't about women anymore. It's about dismantling masculinity. It's about removing responsibility while keeping all the privilege. Tate said it before. Modern women want traditional results without traditional behavior. And Bonnie Blue? She's proof. She wants to be respected like a queen after selling herself like a product. She wants men to admire her while calling them oppressors. She wants feminism to mean whatever makes her feel good today, no matter the long-term cost.
1,000 men in 24 hours.
12 sleepless hours later.
How do you feel?
Excited.
Excited for what?
Just like that everyone had an amazing time, I had fun. So obviously part of me thought, okay, what if I do have to stop, or what if it does hurt, or what if people don't turn up? Do you know what I mean? But like the day has been a massive success.
So, here's the truth. Bonnie Blue didn't destroy feminism. She became what feminism allowed. And when feminism removes shame, standards, structure, all that's left is Bonnie Blue, 1,000 men, 0 values, and a generation of girls watching, thinking, this is freedom? And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.